Well, boy, did I have a time this morning with telephone calls. First off, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago or something, I had a little, well, you probably can't see, a little sore now. Had a little cancer on the earlobe there, and so I went over to VA, and he looked at it and he said, well, I'll give you some. He didn't know what it was, or he said he didn't know what it was at the time. So anyway, he gave me some antibiotics, and we waited about a week or so, and it didn't get no better. So I called him. I said, well, you need to go up there to the hospital up there at Columbia and let them have a look at it and see what they think. So I did, and immediately that gal said, well, that's just a little skin cancer there, so I'm going to cut that off, and we'll send it off, but you'll have to come back later, and we'll have another specialist check it out again, or whatever they're going to do. So they later called me, couple weeks later, and they said, well, you can either go over to Columbia here to the University Hospital, because we don't do this right here at our hospital, or we can let you go out to a civilian doctor over here someplace. And I said, well, it's probably easier to go to the regular doctor, because up there in that hospital, it's a confusing place. I can get lost in any hospital, it don't matter, I get turned around. But so anyway, I got all a packet and all that from the people up there, and then I get a call this morning from something like TRICARE or something or other, and well, it was a message, and then I had to call them back. And so when I called them back, I don't know, it must have been 20 minutes listening to that goofy looped music. You know how they play the crappy stuff, you can't understand. It don't make sense anyway, and it makes you nervous. It makes you crazy. So anyway, I had to listen to that all that damn time. And then finally, after one of their associates got to where they could talk to me, I think there was only one person in the whole building. She was probably out to lunch, and I had to wait till they get back. But in any case, and the only thing they wanted to know was a couple of different things. That was all there was to it. I had to wait all that time and listen to that crappy music and start boiling. Well, I tell you, I started to get aggravated. You know, an old man like me, we just don't, well, at least I can't say for old men, but me, I'm not as tolerant as I used to be. I mean, ignorance is not bliss as far as I'm concerned, and that person there was about that way. All right, well, all was good there, so I had to make a call to Lowe's, because we had a recall, not a recall, it was a class action thing on our washing machine. Something about the lid might pop off of it, or the water pump might go, I don't know, I didn't read all that malarkey, it's just as much malarkey to me. But anyway, I started to fill all that out, and that little receipt that they give you, I think it's one of them heat tapes, you know, in principle don't use ink. And the time we got it, it was about 3 years ago when we got that. Well, that little receipt was about blank, nothing on it so you could read. I did finally figure out the date we got it, but they wanted to know how much we paid for it. Well, I couldn't see that on there. You know, that class action thing, they wanted that. So I thought, well, I'll call them and find out, you know. So I got some little gal down in North Carolina. She was pleasant as she could be, but she was one of them kind of gals that I think really didn't know what she was doing. She, you know, maybe she had no training, I don't know. But I got to listen to some of that music. But it was a little better than the first music. I rather met that, but it wasn't as long. But I had to go through so much rigmarole with her, and I said, young lady, I said, it ain't that. All I need is just how much I had to pay for it. It's all I need you to find out for me. I must have been on the line with her for 20, 25 minutes, and after she started to go off on this class action thing, I gave her the numbers. I said, but this ain't what I need. I said, all I got to do is, I got to write down when we got it and how much it costs. That's all we need. She said, well, I don't know if I can actually help you on that. What I'll do is I'll fill out one of these forms, and they'll get back and send you all your information that you got on that. And like, what did she say? A week or something like that. Anyway, it wasn't that long. And I don't. The thing might expire by that time. It probably don't amount to nothing anyway. I probably just ought to throw the paper away and be done with it. But well, you know, if they're going to fix something on there, well, I might as well fix it, you know. Anyway, that's what my aggravation was this morning. I didn't take my blood pressure, but it's probably up there a little bit. I didn't actually do any cussing to these people because it's not their fault, really. They're just doing their job, I guess. But it seems like anymore, the more modern things got, the more aggravating it is. Used to, you call someplace, you talk to somebody, they know what you want, but not now. You got to push one button for this, a button for that, a button for something else. But how do I know what? I don't even know what category it falls in. All right, I'm not really mad. I'm ranting a little bit, I guess. But anyway, I just kind of experienced some of the experience I had this morning. It was a little. I'm sure everybody else is probably can relate to it in one way or another, and so I guess I am a grouchy old man at times, but this started to kind of tick me off just a tad. Enough of this. Thanks for watching, subscribing, rating, thumbs upping, and whatever else you do. Bye for now.